Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. OP12 Cafiero is here and I'm gonna bring you an updated version of my smoker deck. Even though, not even though, I also went locals today with this deck. There were just 10 players available, so we had a Swiss round of 3, which I ended up first place. So this is my very first place local, even though it is 10 man. Team Casuals, we take every win we can. And my matchup with my smoker were first against Purple Yellow Robin, then Purple Yellow Pudding, and then Rayleigh. So it went for 3 first 2 rounds a fun match with fun game plan against one heavy meta hitter, but I was able to manage still to take the win. So I'm very happy with it. And before we're going to start with the deck profile, of course, leave a like, subscribe for more videos like this, turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any deck profiles are going to be uploaded here in the future for you viewers. And let's get into it. So first off, as always, with the leader first. That is a 2 double color leader, so it is red and green, with 5k power and 4 lives, with 2 abilities. The first one is in your own turn, if you have a character on the field with 7000 power or more, you can activate the 2 of your Rustodons back. So that is really amazing. So from the leader own perspective, let's say you can go up already to 7 with the 4th turn with Sanji by giving 1 Don to make him 7k. So from 4th turn you're already playing with 6 Don basically. And then the other abilities in the opponent's turn. All Punk Hazard and Navy type characters gains 1000 plus power. So even though, why do you keep saying even though? So that means it is for the opponent much harder to get rid of your board because of the extra 1k. Alright, that is late guys. So now to the main deck. First off, the 4 Peronas. So it lets you look at the top 5 of your deck to add a character with a slash attribute or a green event, which Smoker has a lot. 4 Kujagus. She searches the top 5 for a Navy type card. And she can also trash herself to give one of my characters 1k power for the turn. 2 copies of Virgo. There's an additional searcher. It lets you to search top 5 for a Punk Hazard type character. And he's also a Navy type, so it can be added with Kujagu. Then, let's do this then. 4 copies of Kenshiro. Just a 2-drop blocker with the ability when a slash character attribute of yours gets KO'd by your opponent's ability, you can rest this card instead to protect. We have here 4 Sanjis. Amazing card. In your own turn, Sanji gains additional 3k power, so he's 6k in your turn. And then of course, in opponent's turn with leader ability, it is a 4k. And a lot of players still make a mistake when swinging against the board against Punk Hazard or Navy type characters because of this leader. And I play here 2 bunnies. So wait, let me maybe put this card much nicer. Hold on guys. Let's do it like it was like this. It was like this. Virgo here, bunnies here. Yeah, let's do that. That's a much better view for you guys. So quick recap. Searcher, searcher, searchers, blocker, beatstick. Oh, what I also forgot about Sanji. When Sanji gets KO'd, you get to draw 1 card. Almost forgot the other ability. Yeah. And now for the bunnies. It is a 6k blocker for a 5-drop. And when she comes on the field, and you have at that moment more than 8 rested cards on the field. So characters, leader and dons count as cards on the field. You get a draw 2, trash 1 card from your hands. and then activate the one rested Dawn. So it lets you go +1 in hand size and fill the one card with it. And you get the Dawn back, which is really good. And those were my 1k counter characters for this deck. Now let's go to the 2Ks. So for Tajiki, great 2K counter card. Also protects your green characters, one green character specific on the field by resting herself when it's get removed by the ability. So let's say at a 5 or a 6 on turn, just play Smoker, activate Dons, then play this next to it. Then they have a much more harder time to get rid of the Smoker. For Tony Choppers, a blocker gains additional 2k power in the opponent's turn, but because it is a punk hazard type character, he gets an additional 1000. So in the opponent's turn, for 4-drop, it is a 7k blocker, which is also a 2k counter. So this card is really good, really multifunctional. And then the last two cards, two Vanilla X Drakes, because I focused more on the Gajaku with the searchers with certain cards. I decided to put this in it because it is a Navy type and it is also a slash, so it can also still be added with Perona. And I play a total of 10 2k counters in this deck. Now for the non-counters characters. First off, we have here 4 smokers. The heart and soul of the deck. 5-drop with 7k power that has banish. And then once per turn, you can activate one rested Don, but the rest of the turn, you can't activate Dons with any other characters anymore. So be mindful, if you want to restart the Don with him, use Smoker at the very last, or else you will ruin your whole game plan. 2 Huddy Jones. Preference, I think 2 is enough, because I also play a certain amount of Deathman games. But it is still nice to have a Hody, even like you're at a 7 or 8 on turn. You really need to get rid of the board. You have enough life, enough count to your hand. You can still play this out for pressure. It's so amazing now. 3 Mihawks, amazing blocker. Restands 4 on the field. And then, of course, then with the combo with these two, we're going to restand a total of 7 Dons, which is really amazing. But there is a combo together with Bonnie, if you have these 4. So let me quick show you how it's done. And then we'll go on with the events. So how it goes. You need to have Smoke already on the field. 8 Don turn. You first play the Mihawk. 4 Dons left. Then you use first the leader to activate 2 Dons. So then you have 6 open Dons. Swing with Smoker at life to put pressure to minus their life or the hand size. And then you have 2 rested Dons. And then here 1 rested characters. There's already 3 rested cards. And then for the previous 5, let's see if I'm counting correctly. No, then you rest 5 to play out the Bonnie. Then you have then 7 rested Dons and 1 character is a total of 8. So I'll draw 2 trash 1. And then you activate 1 Don. So you have then 2 active Dons. And then use Smoker to activate another Don. So you have 3 open Dons left this turn. So that is my favorite combo with this deck. Now let's go back with the events. First, 2 copies of Deathman's Game. So it has for 1 Don 3k counter, which is really great for 1 card. Or you rest a total of 4 Dons to rest 2 cards for your opponent's side. So it is a Hody Jones that doesn't have a body, or you don't have to take life, which is really great. And then of course, if you use this as 4 and you have Smoker on the field, then you can restand 3 Dons. So you rest then 2 cards for 1 Don. Is not. Then the 1 Rashomon. Same for the counter, plus 3k. But the main effect is for a total of 3 dons. You can KO up to 2 rested characters of your opponent's side with the original cost of 4 or less. So that is really good against Rayleigh, really good against the blue-purple Sanji, because the Raichu blockers, if they become a 7 cost, the original still is going to be the 4, so you can get rid of them. 2 copies of Paradise Waterfall. Just a great card, power plus 2k, and you can then restand one of your rested characters. So you can, for example, if someone swings at 9 at you, for example, and you have the rested Mihawk on the field, you can give the plus 2k power to the Mihawk, restand the Mihawk, and then block immediately for the 10k block, which is really amazing. And what did the trigger again? Oh yeah, and the trigger, it KOs a rested character with a 4 cost or less, so also really good against the Rayleigh matchup to get rid of the Luffys. Then 2 copies of 10 Layer Igloo. I must say, if you play Smoker, even though you don't play the Virgo to search out your Punk Hazard character, my opinion, at least 2 needs to go into the deck, because this card is just amazing. Just with the counterplay, power plus 3k to your leader or own characters for the battle, and then minus 2k to your opponent's character or leader for the turn. So let's say you can make opponent's leader 3k if they play a base of 5k, for example, which is really great. 1 copy of Electric Luna. It freezes all characters with a cost of several less at the next refresh phase for the opponent. So you annihilate this the whole board, but it depends on the matchup. But usually you're going to use this card around the late game. You're going to build up your own board. If you have enough pressure, then freeze his board. Let them waste more dons or cards to reduce the pressure. And then next turn, go all for it. And then with the trigger ability, that rests any character on the field. So it can rest a 10 drop. Then the last 3 copies. 3 more pistols. Amazing card. If you have a character on the field with 6k or more power, you can reduce one of your opponent's characters with 5k, and then KO a character with a base of 2k or less. So I can get rid of for 7,000 power. So let's say this card can get rid of Sanji Pudding, for example, which is really good. And then the trigger is just to activate his main ability. So even though you get this as a trigger, and you have a body with 6k or more power, and you see an opponent's side with 7k power or less, so you can get rid of it if it is necessary. Yep. And that was my red-green smoker deck profile, updated version 2.0, which also won today's locals with 10 men with 3 rounds. I'm very proud of it. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment your comments in the comment section below, subscribe for more deck profile videos like these, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of the uploads. So, as always, be awesome, stay awesome, and until next time. Bye bye.